You may have heard rumors that people are being detained at their immigration court hearings, and it's true. So people are showing up for their master hearings, which are preliminary hearings, and upon leaving, they're being detained by ICE. And this has been reported around the country. Yesterday in particular, we had many reports from different attorneys who attended and personally saw this happening. So I want to talk a little bit about what kind of my theory is. There are a few things going on here. There's a new case in the BIA last week or maybe the week before that had good and bad implications. It's the matter of Q. I've spoken with some of you about it. Good implications were that if you were ever detained by ICE upon reentry and you were given essentially ROR, release on recognizance, you were paroled out, but also that certain people were subject to mandatory detention. So this is what I think is happening. People are showing up to these court hearings, and especially people who entered without inspection have been here for less than 2 years. I believe the ICE attorneys are going to be dismissing those cases against them. So 240 proceedings are essentially deportation proceedings. They're going to dismiss them out of that because people who've been in the United States for less than 2 years, entered without inspection, are subject to expedited removal. In other words, ICE can release you without giving you the opportunity to defend your case in front of a deportation judge. They could just, sorry, I don't know if I said release, they could just deport you back to your home country, or in some cases a third country, without giving you an opportunity to defend yourself. Okay, that's called expedited removal. This applies to a specific group of people, specifically people here for less than 2 years and who entered without inspection. Now, these people might show up to court dates, and if they have a court date and they're in actual removal proceedings, then they're not subject to expedited removal. So what the government can do is they can say, actually, we're not going to sue you for deportation, because that's what removal proceedings are. It's a lawsuit, right? You're defending your deportation. Like, no, we're not going to subject you to these deportation proceedings. We're going to just terminate them. And now ICE can come in, pick you up, and because you're not in a pending process, a pending removal, they can just deport you without giving you an opportunity to, defend your case in front of a judge. So I think that is, in summary, kind of what's happening. And those are probably the people that they are most focusing on, although I don't know. This is all anecdotal data. So this is just based on reports that we're hearing from attorneys around the country. As soon as I have more information, I'll try and post it. But it is true that especially yesterday, people were being picked up at their immigration court hearings or upon leaving them. If you have an attorney, it might be wise to request to appear via WebEx if possible. But yeah, the rumors are true.